Welcome to this short practice. We'll be practicing on the mat. We'll begin by taking a seat. If you're on the ground, it often helps to have something underneath your hips so that you can really sit up tall and straight, or you're welcome to sit in a chair. So the first step is to just come inside, center. We invite you to close your eyes, feel your breath. Breathing through your nose if you can, and lining up your posture with your breath. Your head is floating up above your spine. Coming inside for the practice of yoga. Draw your hands in front of your heart. We'll begin with the sound of Om. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to your heart. Lift your eyes, and we can begin. So let's just do some nice shoulder rolls. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale the shoulders down the back. Inhale and exhale. Sitting up tall, moving with the breath. And then draw the shoulders up, draw the shoulders down the back. Take one hand out to the right. Lift the other arm really tall, root through your sitting bones. Exhale to the side. Breathing in, stretching open your ribs with your breath. Inhale back up. Take your left hand to the side. Inhale the right arm up. Get tall on both sides. Root through your sitting bones. Exhale to the left. Breathe into your right side. Root down through your sitting bones so you can stretch open. Stretching with your breath. Inhale back to center. And then let's stand up for some more warm up. Clear off the mat. So, standing tall, your feet parallel, hips, knees lining up with the second toe. So we're going to root down, take your hands to your shoulders, elbows out to the side. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbows together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Moving with the breath, keeping your belly in and up on the exhale, not sticking the chest out, but breathing into the heart space. Now rooting down, stretching open, and release. Okay. Then we're going to do some squats to warm up. So with the feet parallel, you can exhale, draw the butt back, weight in the heels. Inhale up, exhale down. We can add the arms if you want. Exhale, down, chest open. Inhale, up, possibly onto your tiptoes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Whoops. Exhale. Inhale. Come down. Pull the butt back. Stretch your heart open. Like ski jumper pose. For more challenge, you can lift the arms and release. Stand up. Okay. Now let's get down onto the mat for knee to nose pose. So hands are under the shoulders, slightly in front. Knees are under the hips, the hip width apart. Draw the shoulders onto the back. Look forward, don't hang your head. We're gonna exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Inhale, back, look up. Exhale, in. Inhale, stretching open. Your toes can be on the floor or up. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the leg back. Don't lock the knee, but leg is straight. Toes on the ground. Line up to your breath. Lift the left arm, possibly the right leg, and breathe, lining up to the midline, drawing your belly in and up and extending in both directions. And release. And then the other sides, we're gonna exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, back. Exhale, in. Inhale, back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one last one. Exhale, toes on the ground. Line up. Lift the right arm. Pass up to the left leg. And breathe, lining up to the midline, lining up to your breath. And release. And then you might want to go into child's pose. So you put your toes together, your knees apart. Stretch back, stretch your arms forward. And release. Breathe into your back. Let's come up to all fours. Set up for downward facing dog. So your hands are spread like stars. You want to draw your weight into the knuckles at the bottom of the fingers, especially the knuckle at the bottom of your index finger and your thumb. Draw your shoulder blades onto the back. Your hands are slightly in front of your shoulders. Curl your toes. Press back into downward facing dog. We'll just bend one knee and then the other. And hold downward dog. I like to bend my knees so I can really extend my spine. You want to make sure your spine is not, you don't want your, sometimes the hamstrings make the spine round. So you want a nice long spine. And if you're feeling strong, you can inhale forward to plank. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, you can always go into child's pose when this is too much. Exhale. Inhale, come down, knees, chest, chin, stretch forward and release. And then let's stretch back into child's pose. And then come back up for standing poses. So setting up for warrior two, you're facing the wide end of your mat. Draw the shoulders up and back. Step wide as you feel stable. You turn your right toes out. Left toes come in a little bit. Your in front heel intersects and align with your back instep. You're going to exhale the knee down, inhale up, and then exhale the knee down and draw the arms out. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, stretch the arms open, look out over your front fingers. Make sure your knee is tracking over your second toe, and is not falling in or falling out to the side. Feel your breath. Stretch your arms apart. Root through the four corners of your feet. And when you're ready, straighten the front leg, parallel the feet. Then we'll turn out the left foot. Right foot comes in just a little bit beyond a right angle. Let's get the knee tracking. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Take the arms up overhead and stretch them wide. Exhale down, inhale up, and then exhale down. Stretch the arms open. Make sure your knee is tracking. Press through the big toe mounds of both feet so much that you can stand up straighter and your arches lift. And feel your breath. And if your head starts to get hot or your breath starts to get ragged, you come out of the pose. And release. Parallel the feet. Come in. And then let's do a tree pose. And we don't want to, you want to be safe. You're practicing your balance, but you want to be safe. So if you'd like to use the wall or a chair, feel free. It's about experimenting, but not hurting yourself ever. So line up the feet so that the hips, the knees, second toe are all in the same line. Your hip, and I like to have them hip width apart. Then root through your right foot. Take your left toes to the floor and to your ankle or to your shin, never to the knee because that's not good. This is not going to work for me today. I'm going to go to and root down, stretch open. You can experiment with your arms. This is all an experiment. Feel your breath and draw your knee forward and come down and shake it off. So every day is different. Each side is different. It's not about the perfect pose. It's about what you can learn in the pose. And for balance, it's that moment when you catch yourself where your body is learning how to balance. So new side, line up, Draw the shoulder blades up and back. On the exhale, draw your belly in and up. Root through your left foot. You can draw your ankle to your heel to your ankle, to your shin. Maybe you can do your inner thigh today. I'm not. Experiment with the arms. This is a nice free pose with the arms out this way. Whoops. And bring hands down, foot down. And let go. Okay. Let's do the other great warrior pose, warrior one. So you line up with your hips to the front of the long side of your mat, the narrow side of your mat, and the right foot goes forward, the left foot goes back and out at an angle. And you're going to exhale the knee, tracking over the second toe, down, inhale up. Exhale and inhale, and then we're going to exhale, draw the arms up. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's hold it this time so you're really pressed through all four corners of the back foot. Press through the front foot and stretch open. Draw the belly in and up. And release and step forward. And just take a moment to see what that pose did for you. Just line up. Take your hands in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Just feel yourself in space. Feel your feet. Feel your breath. And feel the different ways that pose acted on your body. And release. And then we'll do the other side to even things out. So now we'll take the left foot forward, the right foot back and at an angle. And exhale the front knee down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now exhale down and inhale the arms up. Exhale, straighten. Inhale up. Exhale, straighten. Up. Exhale, straighten. Now inhale up. Really root through the back foot, all four corners of the back foot. Press through the big toe mounds of both feet and stretch open. Draw your belly in and up. Feel your breath. If your arms are uncomfortable, you can always use your elbows, or sometimes it helps to hold the back of your head, elbows up, and then stretch the arms up. And bring your hands down and step forward. And release. So that is actually a balance pose too. It's stretching in so many different directions. So let's come back down to the floor. And come down to hands and knees. And then onto your belly. We'll practice Salabasana, Locust pose. So you get on the floor, your forehead on the mat, your toes spread into the mat, long spine. And draw the shoulders up, draw the shoulders back. Inhale your head and shoulders and arms off the mat. And if you're feeling strong, you can lift your legs too. And breathe. Great back strengthening. Release back down, make a pillow for your head. Take your hips side to side. And then let's press back into child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Breathe into your back. And come up to all fours. And then make your way onto your back by coming onto your side first. And then rolling onto your back. Oops. My ear pod here. So you're on your back, your knees are bent. And your knees are still parallel, not falling out or drawing in. And then we're going to draw, let's draw both knees into the chest. Exhale, inhale, open, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now keep your left knee into your chest. Take your draw your right leg into your chest. Extend your left leg. It can either be with the knee up, or even more challenging, you can extend it down on the ground. And then just rotate that leg in the hip socket. And then bend your left knee, bring your foot back. And you can, if it feels good, you can cross your ankle over your knee, draw your toes apart and back on your right foot to protect your knee. And you can possibly take your arms behind, your hands behind your left thigh. Draw your left thigh in while you stretch your right knee toward the foot of the mat and breathe. If this is uncomfortable, just hold that leg like you were doing before. Breathe into this big stretch. And release. And draw your left knee in. Rotate it in the hip socket. Extend the leg for a minute if you want. Take your heel. Stretch it open. And draw your right knee in. You can cross your left ankle over your right knee if that feels good. Draw your toes back and apart in your left leg. And then take your hands behind your right thigh or just hold your knee and move it. And draw your thigh towards your chest, stretching your left hip. And breathe into the stretch. Or just continue stirring your leg in the hip. You want no pain in the knee. Breathing into the big hip muscles. And then uncross. Bring both feet down on the floor. Again, let's just take our knees. Exhale in, inhale out. Exhale. Inhale. And then if you'd like to practice Savasana, you can line up for Savasana and melt into the floor. If you need to get going, we're going to roll onto your side. Head's the last thing to come up. Use your hands to come up. And we'll end the way we began. Comfortable seated position. Spine stretching up. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Noticing the results of your practice of yoga. feeling your breath. And drawing your hands in front of your heart, we'll end with the sound of Om. Inhale. Om. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.